What's up, guys? It's your pal the Mothman491 here, back with another player progression test video for Madden NFL 17 Connected Franchise Mode. We're going to be taking a look at defensive back Artie Burns for the Pittsburgh Steelers, number 25, and the number 25 overall draft pick in the 2016 NFL Draft. Just some background information, I won't be doing any personnel decisions, so no coaching decisions, anything like that. We'll be having a full-fledged simulated test here. So no tinkering, no messing with the sliders to get a different result. The settings are all set up to be a legitimate test. So here we are, Artie Burns, the Pittsburgh Steelers. Let's see what kind of a career this kid's going to have after 5 seasons. And don't forget that the previous videos will be in a playlist in a link below in the description. And also don't forget to hit me up on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Let me know what you guys would like to see ran through this test. And we're going to keep it rookies, second years, and third year players. So please comment on the comment section below or hit me up on social media to let me know what players you'd like to see run through this progression test in Madden NFL 17 Connected Franchise Mode. Thank you for watching and enjoy. So here's the pre-test stage. This is where we check out his bio and his base attributes before the test even starts. So let's go ahead and check up on Artie Burns. Now, he is a 70 overall, so he's not the best corner on the team, so we had to make him the starter here so that this test would actually run smoothly. Let's take a look at his skills. He has a 91 speed, a 76 man coverage, a 78 zone coverage, 68 play recognition, 92 acceleration, 88 agility, 71 press, 63 catching, 56 tackle, 68 awareness, 53 hit power, block shedding of 47, pursuit of 70, jumping of an 87. He has an 87 injury, 90 stamina, and 73 toughness. His base stats are all pretty average. The secondary attributes, anyway, are pretty average for his position. So nothing really to write home about there. He does have balanced play ball tendency, and he is undisciplined with penalty bias, but he does not have any more traits than that. He is the number 80 ranked cornerback in the league. And he has an overall rating of 70, putting him in the top 28% of cornerbacks. So not very good there. He is out of Miami, the U. He's 6 foot, 197 pounds, and he is 21 years old with a normal development trait. So let's go ahead and get through this and see just how good he is after 1 season as the starting corner for the Steelers. So Season 1 is in the books, and we're about to take a look at Artie Burns and see exactly where he ended up after 1 season as the starter. He is now a 72 overall, guys, so he definitely went up here a little bit. Looks like the zone coverage went up by 4 to an 82. His speed and man stayed the same. Looks like everything stayed the same until his tackle, and that went up by 1. And then nothing else changed, so the 4 to the zone and 1 to tackle brought him up to a 72 overall. He still has a balanced play ball tendency and undisciplined penalty bias, so nothing new there. Let's go ahead and check out the stats. He still has that normal development trait. Wow. 64 solo tackles, 20 assisted tackles, 84 regular total tackles. He had 0 tackles for loss, 0 sacks, 0 interceptions. I'm a little unsure about that stat. 8 deflections, 37 catches allowed, 0 fumbles, 0 fumble recoveries, no blocks, no safeties, and no defensive touchdowns. So the tackling was definitely there. I mean, he did a very good job wrapping up the ball carrier, it looks like. Didn't need much help doing so either. So not a bad rookie season. Not great, but not good. Or not horrible. So not a bad season, I guess. But hopefully we'll see some more improvement in Season 2 as he's getting better here with his zone coverage. Maybe his man will come up next season. But let's head on over to Season 2. So Season 2 is in the books here. We're going to take a look at Artie Burns. He is now a 76. Wow, he just picked up the Superstar Development trait as well. So not bad for 2 years so far, picking up the Superstar Development trait. He's now a 76 overall, so he's gone up 4 more points, total of 6. Let's take a look at his skills here. Looks like speed stayed the same, but his man coverage went up by 5. His zone coverage went up by 7. His play recognition went up by 4. His acceleration, agility, press, catch, tackle, awareness, hit power, block, shedding, pursuit, and jumping all stayed the same. And his injury, stamina, and toughness all stayed the same. So, definite improvement for this kid. Let's check out the skills, or the stats and awards. I'm assuming he won an award here or made a Pro Bowl or something. Wow. Just shy of 100 tackles on the season. 78 solos, 14 assisted, so career high and low in those numbers, respectively. Career high in tackles by 8. 0 tackles for loss, 0 sacks still. 2 interceptions, so we did add 2 interceptions this season. 54 interception yards for an average of 27. He deflected 16 passes, which is double his rookie season. 13 more catches allowed for 50. 2 forced fumbles and 1 fumble recovery, so definite improvement there. He had a fumble return yard, just 1. That's pretty sweet season for Artie Burns, not going to lie. Not bad for the second-year man out of Miami. See any kick return? No. Punt return? No. Check out his general stats. He played 2 full 16-game seasons here, guys. So definitely awesome here. 1,048 downs the first season, 1,109 downs the next season. So a definite improvement here. I'm liking what I'm seeing out of this kid. I'm a little surprised with his low overall that he's doing this well, but he's definitely outshining his scouting report here. So let's go ahead and move on through Season 3 and see what we can find out about this kid's overall potential. Well, Season 3 is out of the way, so let's go ahead and take a look at Burns and see where he's come up with. He is a 78 overall now, so another increase of 2. So let's take a look at his skills, see if there's any improvement there. He has a 91 speed, which is the same. His man coverage went up by 3 to an 84. His zone coverage is the same. His play recognition went up by 3 to a 75. Looks like no other stat has changed other than those. So let's take a look at the skills, or the stats, contract, and award section. He had 62 solo tackles, which is a career low, 20 assist tackles, which ties for his career high. The lowest tackles total of his career, but he did have 3 interceptions here, so that's a good addition to the stats. 39 interception return yards, so an average of 13. Let's see. Longest interception return of 18, 9 pass deflections, 43 catches allowed, so not a career high, but still pretty up there. No fumbles, no fumble recoveries, no kick blocks, no safeties, and no defensive touchdowns. So still no pick sixes for this kid yet, but let's check out the I don't know what I'm doing here. General stats. He played all 16 games once again. A career low in downs played with 1,022, so a little bit lower numbers here for the third-year man out of Miami, but not bad at all, really. So I guess we go ahead and move on to Season 4, and we'll pick it up back there. Alright, so we've made it through Season 4. We're about to check up on Artie Burns. He's an 81. Wow. Pretty impressive. That's an increase of 3 again. So we're going to look at his skills here. He's still rocking that superstar development trait, which is nice. He's gone up 4 in his man coverage, 3 in his zone coverage, 2 in his play recognition. Looks like a +1 to his tackle, and a +1 to his awareness. It looks like his injury also went up by 1. So not a bad 4th season for this kid. 81 overall. He's now in the top 6% of cornerbacks, and he is the number 28 ranked cornerback. So let's take a look at the stats, see exactly what happened with this kid this year. Alright, so his tackle numbers are back up there. He's set his second highest season in complete and total tackles. He matched his season low of assisted tackles and has the second highest solo tackles of his career so far. He has the highest interception numbers of his career, though, coming in with 4. The highest amount of interception return yards. He had 10 pass deflections and the second lowest number of catches allowed in his career. 1 forced fumble, 1 recovery for 6 yards, but 0 across the rest of the board. No blocks, no safeties, and no defensive touchdowns. So no pick 6 for this kid yet. Let's see if he went with any kick returns. He did not. Any punt returns? No. So his general stats, he played another healthy season. 16 games, 1,121 downs played, so the highest of his career so far. Not a bad series, Artie Burns. Awards, he has made 2 Pro Bowl appearances. So that may help with this superstar development trait here. 2 Pro Bowls, guys, so hopefully we can get a Defensive Player of the Year award, or maybe even a Best Defensive Back award. But that's all we have for Season 4. Let's move on and simulate to the 5th and final season, and maybe we'll see some more increases in this kid. It's been fun, and I'll see you in the 5th season. So the moment you've all been waiting for, guys, Season 5 has come to a close, and we're about to check up on the progress of Artie Burns. He is now an 83 overall, so he has gone up 2 more overall points here. Let's take a look at his skills. He is still at a 91 speed. His man coverage actually went down by 1, back down to an 87. His zone coverage has gone up by 1 to a 93. His play recognition has gone up by 5 to an 82, so that's some good progress there. His tackle has actually gone up by 1. His awareness has gone up by 1. And it looks like his injury has gone down by 1. So those are the changes for his skills so far. He still has balanced play ball tendency and undisciplined penalty bias. He's now the number 11th ranked cornerback in the league, and he's in the top 4% of corners. So let's check out his stats, contract, and award section. Alright, so he had a tackle total equal to, or solo tackles equal to his rookie season. The assisted tackles are at 17. He had the lowest tackle amount of his entire career so far, so that's a little concerning. 2 interceptions, 13 interception return yards, so I like the 2 interceptions here. Looks like he had 17 deflections, the highest of his career. It looks like he had the second highest catches allowed in his career so far. He had 1 forced fumble, 0 recoveries for 0s across the rest of the defensive board. Let's see. He played in all 16 games, guys. So I'm not really sure why his injury went down here. Maybe he suffered an injury in the playoffs. I'm not really sure. But he had a full 16-game season with 1,026 downs played. So the second lowest of his career so far. Not bad, Artie Burns. Not bad. 5 seasons in the NFL has done you very well. 5th-year man out of Miami. And I gotta say, the future's bright for this kid. So let's move on to the summary and recommendation. Well, there you have it, guys. That is 5 seasons of defensive back for the Pittsburgh Steelers, Artie Burns. Now, when I started this test with the 70 overall, I really thought that this was going to be a boring test, and I was not disappointed. I was fairly surprised about his improvement. He picked up that superstar development trait very early. It definitely helped his progress out quite a bit. He ended up finishing out at an 83 overall, and that was impressive. To go up 13 overall points in 5 seasons for a guy that started out as a 73. He had 2 Pro Bowl appearances, multiple interception seasons, and some pretty decent tackling stats over the course of his 5-season career so far. My recommendation is, if you want to bolster your secondary, maybe you've already got Jalen Ramsey from the previous video, and you'd like to add one more guy, he's probably going to be cheap to get with that 70 overall. So start him with confidence. Make him your starter. If you do have Jalen Ramsey, make him your second guy. Really get him some good stats. Get him that superstar development trait early, and make sure that you build him up into a superstar, because that's what he's got the potential to be. Thank you for watching. Don't forget the playlist for this entire series will be in the description below. Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook links will be in the description below as well. Don't forget to catch me live on twitch.tv/moff_man4. You can catch me live there playing some Madden or Final Fantasy or whatever the case is. And also, be sure to hit me up in the comments section. Let me know what players you'd like to see done and put through this test. Rookies, second years, third years, that's about the max. It's going to be third-year players. So please hit me up in that comments section. Let me know who you want to see. And as always, don't forget to stay awesome. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks, guys.